Episode 3. Chains of Doubt. Caressa is in trouble. The Jade serpents are out for blood. Can she survive? Let's find out. Picking up where we left off last episode, the dungeon was heavy with damp stone and torch smoke, shadows flickering against the walls. Chains rattled faintly. As Caressa shifted, her scarred face caught in the shifting light. At their center stood Careth, the serpent scale. Broad-shouldered, bald, thick-bearded, a scar slashed across one eye. Calm but commanding, his massive frame dwarfed all others. His axe rested at his side, his armor etched with jade serpent motifs. His voice carried the weight of command. Begin, we will have the truth. Myris, the Fang of Fury, stormed forward first, white hair streaked with green flowing down her back. Her beauty was undeniable, but her fury made her dangerous. She slammed her dagger into the table, splintering wood. You had our journal, and our passcode was inside. When the serpent coils thrice, the door shall open to its brood. Who gave you those words? Tell me. Caressa flinched at the force, her chains clattering against the stone. Sylra, the Fang of Silence, circled like a shadow, her voice low and deliberate. Secrets weigh more than chains. They crush those too weak to carry them. Speak, Caressa, confess, and this ends. No more pain, no more questions. Myris leaned close, eyes blazing. One word, and this is over. Refuse, and I'll carve the answer into your skin. Sylra's tone slid colder, sharp as a blade. Or perhaps it is guilt. You know the truth would damn you. Better to choke on silence than admit your betrayal. Caressa's lips parted. Her voice cracked, ragged with exhaustion. At Icon both twins leaned forward. Myris gripped the table, her dagger quivering. Say it. Sylra's eyes narrowed, voice low but slicing. Finish it, Caressa, speak. The dungeon stilled. Chains rattled faintly as Caressa drew in a shallow breath, and then dropped her head, silent again. A long pause stretched. Vera let out a dry laugh, her tone dripping with sarcasm. Marvelous. All that noise, and she chokes on the ending. Truly, a master storyteller. Myris snarled, fury reigniting. Sylra's eyes tightened in frustration. From the shadows, Zahara glided forward, her vial glimmering green in the firelight. One drop, she purred, silk over venom, and she will finish what she began. Myris seized Caressa's head, yanking it back. Zahara tilted the vial, gripping Caressa's chin with cruel precision. The glowing liquid spilled into her mouth. Caressa strained, but chained as she was, she could not resist. At first it burned like fire, then it spread deeper, searing her throat, sinking into her blood. Her chest convulsed, ribs straining against the chains. Her body arched, teeth clenched so hard she thought they would shatter. A scream ripped from her throat, torn free by agony too sharp to contain. The venom crawled through her veins like living serpents, coiling tighter with every heartbeat. Her vision warped, torchlight bending into jagged halos. She tried to breathe, but her lungs seized, each gasp a knife. Her mind screamed, I can't do this. Her arms trembled violently, chains rattling. Sweat poured down her face, her body shuddering, breaking. The words they demanded hovered on her lips. She could feel them rising, desperate to spill, if only to end the torment. Her head sagged forward, her mouth opened. She was about to surrender, and then the song of the hero firelight, not torchlight, a hearth. Warmth wrapped the room. Her son's small voice sang, steady and strong, carrying over the crackle of the flames. The night is long, the shadows deep, but heroes guard while others sleep. Through pain and fear they never fall, the bravest stand and face it all. The melody hummed after, soft and lilting, looping as though the tune itself could keep the dark away. Mama, tell me the story again. The one where the hero never breaks. You already know it better than I, she teased, brushing curls from his brow. He stood, puffing out his chest like a little warrior. Because it's your story, you are my hero. One day I'll be like you. Strong, brave, never afraid. He hugged her fiercely, voice muffled against her shoulder. I love you, Mama. You'll always be my hero. The memory seared her heart. The dungeon snapped back into focus. Her body still shook, her breath ragged, but her eyes burned with iron, and then she began to hum, the same tune her boy had sung by the fire. Soft at first, almost broken, then steadier. A fragile melody reforged into defiance. Mira snarled, dagger quivering in her grip. She mocks us. I'll cut that tune out of her throat. Silra's voice was calm, but her eyes were sharp. No, not mockery, defiance, and it grows stronger. Vera leaned back with a crooked grin. Adorable, shall we all sing along? I'll take the harmony. Kellen only shook his head, pragmatic as ever. Song or silence, the coil will close in its time. Patience will break her where fury cannot. Kareth raised one massive hand, silencing the chamber. His gaze never left Caressa. If her tongue will not speak, her body will. At the edge of the chamber, Orin, the broken fang, leaned on his staff, gaunt face stricken. His voice trembled between command and sorrow. Before they unmake you, tell me, are you mine? Do you carry my blood? Caressa turned her head away. Her lips stayed sealed. Her humming lingered, soft but unbroken. The dungeon grew colder in her defiance. Caressa was finally at peace. She knew she might die here, yet she felt no fear. Her son would still have his hero, even if he lost his mother. In that moment, she released everything else, escaping her tormentive only within her own mind.
The hero never breaks, the brave are never gone. Through fire, through the pain, their strength will carry on.
And that's the end of our episode. Until next time, goodbye.